Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Excel VB Expert. In today's video, I will be telling you about VLOOKUP, how we can use it when it comes about to extracting the data from the multiple workbook. Here on my screen, you guys can see I have already written the syntax of the VLOOKUP function, and I would tell you one thing that this question which I have picked from my two students, and the one is Nikhil and the second is Diksha. All right, and in this video, the question I have already mentioned, you guys can see here what we have to do in VLOOKUP. So let's understand the first of all syntax. Okay, what are the syntax? Okay, which we need to follow. So in VLOOKUP, you guys can see here what when we write the equal to VLOOKUP in any cell. So in that case, what happened? The some syntax or the some criteria we need to pass. Okay, inside that particular function. So here the first thing we need to provide the lookup value. All right, the lookup value will be your that value on the basis of which you will be able to extract out the details from your respective source data. All right, yeah, from your raw data. And after the table array, okay, we will do it practical as well. So let me explain you theoretically first of all. All right, and but apart from that, I will be also telling you practically how we can do it and how we will be using this function. Okay, with the multiple workbook. So here, the lookup value, the value which we will be providing on the basis of which we will be able to extract out the details. And after that, we need to provide the table array from which table, I mean, from which row data we have to extract the data. All right, and after that, column index number. The column index number means, okay, which column data you want to pick. All right, so you have to count the column index number from your row data. So I will be telling you how we need to count the column index number as well. And after then, the in the square bracket, you guys can see the range lookup, which is optional. If you will provide or if you will not provide, okay, it will not impact anything. All right, so let's start and do it practically. What exactly it means. So I have one folder here. You guys can see data by the name of data. So let me take you with the question. Okay, the question is very simple. We have three workbooks in the one folder wherein we have one file by the name of working, in which we need to extract out the details from the rest two workbook using VLOOKUP. So let me show you the data first. In this folder, you guys can see there are three workbooks. The first workbook name is master data, and the second is the salary details, and the third one is working file. So in the working file, we need to extract the data. If I will open it, so here what I have few employee IDs. Okay, on the basis of these employee IDs, I want to extract the details of employee name and salary and state. All right, so I have two more workbooks in the same folder. Okay, if in master data. In master data, we have employee name and state. Right, we have employee name and state, but we don't have salary in the master data. Okay, so what uh, in the second workbook, I mean the salary details. In the salary details, we have our salary data. You guys can see on the basis of this employee ID. All right. So what I have to do? These are the employee ID. Okay, on the basis of this employee ID, we have to get the details. Okay, the respective details of employee name and salaries and state. So let's do it practically first. Okay, let me open the file. Let me open the master data first. Okay, in the master data, what I'm doing, I'm pressing equal to VLOOKUP. Again, the lookup value. The lookup value is the value, okay, which we have to pass. Or I mean the lookup value is mean your employee ID would be here. All right, I'm selecting it, and i'm I'm just putting comma. Okay, then references part, I will be telling you the later on as well. I will tell you in the depth, okay, how the reference work and what kind of reference we have in the Excel. All right, when we use the function and formulas, okay, in order to for each our row and column and arrange as well. All right, and after that, table array would be your data. Okay, so my data is starts from A. Okay, so I am selecting entire column and selecting all the data till the column number E. So what I have to, I'm pressing comma as well. So the first thing which I need to extract was employee name. The employee name I want to extract. If you will start to count your column index number, your employee ID, okay, from the from which column your data is getting start. So my data is getting start from the column number A. So it means, okay, you will start to count your column index number from A1. So A1 would be your 1, A2 would be your 2, right? Instead of, for example, if my data would have started from B column, so still in that case my the first column index would be, okay, 2. The first column index would be 1, okay. Employed. Let me show you. If, for example, now what I am saying, okay, if my data is starting from column A, alright, so I will start to count my column index number from employee ID. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, for example, if my data would have start from B, so in that case what would be happening? Okay, despite of that we would be counting our column index number from B. So B would be your 1 and C would be your 2, in such a way, right? So let's make the data. So what I'm doing, I am again pressing equal to VLOOKUP and employee ID and table array. I have given this. This would be my, let me select entire data. So my first column index number is employee ID and second is employee name. So what I want to extract, I want to extract employee names, comma 2, comma 0, enter. Alright, if I would drag it, so you guys can see all the employee names we have got. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm copying and pasting this here, and instead of 2 here we will be having 5, because the state is falling in the column index number of 5. If we will count from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so next what we have to do, we have to extract the details. So if I will close this file, okay, still the formula will remain same. Alright, but before sending to someone you need to value paste it. Alright, so what I'm doing, I am opening salary details. In the salary details we have the salary column in the column number C. So in column C1, C2 I am pressing, I am entering equal to VLOOKUP. Employee ID would be like this, and table array would be 1, 2, 3. Column index is my 3, comma 0, enter. 0 we always provide for the exact match, enter. Alright. So this is how we can extract the details, from the multiple workbooks using VLOOKUP. So this is very much easy. Alright, I hope guys you have understood. Still, if you think, okay, there should be more tricky questions, so please let me know. I will make the question more tricky and more complex for your understanding, but I always wanted to make you understand from the basic example. So this is the very basic example of the VLOOKUP. Okay, VLOOKUP, the VLOOKUP I have already made you understand. Okay, I have already uploaded the video on the VLOOKUP, but yes, in that video I had told about only the VLOOKUP, okay, wherein we use the VLOOKUP only in the same file, but we did not use the VLOOKUP from the multiple files, right? So that is what which we have done in today's video. But apart from that, if you think, okay, something needs to be done, okay, so please let me know. Definitely, I will be making the videos, and I will make the things bit tough, okay, to basically make you understand, or to make the question more tricky, so that our understanding level will get enhanced. All right. So okay, we have done it. So thank you so much.